Hello, guys. Welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with James McCarthy. He's had two wins, 5 defeats. But since I last had him on, he's boxed on 2 TV shows. One was on Sky Sports and The Zone. So
Yeah,
that's good.
I
But
know. I've been active since I last spoke to you, haven't I?
I think you've had 3 fights since.
uh,
Yeah, Martin Shaw, I think.
oh yeah, I boxed. Last time I spoke to you was with McCarthy, weren't it? And then I was at box Martin. Oh no, was
No,
it?
you were meant to fight that guy in Ireland, but that got cancelled.
Oh yeah. I was meant to box Eddie Tracy. That cancelled, didn't it? I ended up boxing Kieran Smith then, didn't I? I ended up going to Scotland and boxing Kieran Smith. I took that crazy fight. And then Uber boxing's then yeah, Martin Shaw, then Mick Hennessy Jr., and then obviously Paddy Lacey the other day. So
So
some good names in the mix.
should we start talking about your win over Martin Shaw?
Yeah, it was good. You know what? It was a good. It was a good. It was a good fight. It was a lot tougher than what I thought. I actually went there thinking I was gonna come in for the stoppage. I was hoping for the stoppage, but I hit him with some big shots, and I did put the pressure on. And you know what? Give him credit. Like he took quite a lot. What it took him, like I can't fault him there. But you know, at that time, it just weren't meant to be for me to stop him. But you know, I did come for that. But you know, it is what it is, and you just got to take your win when you take your win.
Yeah, a win's a win, mate. At the end of
Win
the
to win.
day.
I was happy with it. I was happy with my performance, but you know, I did hit him with quite a bit, and he took quite a lot off me. So you know, good credit to him. He was a tough kid.
Yeah, and that was enough. But you fought Kieran Smith, he's in line for. He's now in line for the British title when you took him the distance.
Yeah, that was my first 6 rounder as well, lad. That was my first 6 rounder. I was meant to box Eddie Tracy. That got cancelled. I was meant to box over in Ireland. That got cancelled. Then I was meant to box in Liverpool on a home show. That got cancelled. These are all on the same dates. And then I got offered Kevin Smith. And so I was meant to box 3 different lads on the same date. And so my head was all over the place. And I said, you know what? I looked at his record. I looked at who he was. And I was like, you know what? Let's have it. Let's just get down there. Let's get in there. Let's just go for it, you know what I mean? And you know, I'd done my first 6 rounds with Kieran Smith, and you know, he half pasted me a bit, but it was a good fight.
He said that he was glad because you came to have a go, and
Yeah.
he said you're a very tough man.
Yeah, very tough and very stupid I am. Very keen, but you know, it was good, and like
But
obviously
again, he's another one. He's in the British title fight against that Bentley, which I think that would be a good fight, to be fair.
Yeah, that's in a couple of weeks. That's not too far away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I boxed Kieran Smith, then I boxed the Martin Shaw, and then I had 2 weeks off. I had 2 weeks off the gym because I didn't think I'd be boxing again, not for a while anyway. And then I got the phone call from Sky Sports. Do you want to box McCarthy Jr.? But I got that the day before. I had like a 24. Sorry, tell her like 2 days before they offered me the fight, and then he said no. He said they didn't want me, and then they phoned me back literally for like 15 hours before the fight. Like, do you want to fight or not? The day before, and I was like, you know, go ahead, and then I had to head off to London. I hadn't been in it. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna no excuses. You know, he beat me, but I don't think it should have got stopped. Maybe he might have got the next round or the round after, but you know, he caught me, and I was fighting back. You know what I mean? I was fighting back, and with the rest
no
of them,
offense, you was losing, but I still bad call because I still think you were still throwing, you were still in there all the time. I don't think that because I reckon you could have easily gone at, what was it, 6 rounds?
Yeah, I got the fight got stopped with 15 seconds left in the 4th round. I mean, I had 2 rounds left. Obviously, that round, you know, he did catch me in that, but like, you know, my legs did go a little bit, but I started swinging back, and you know, don't know what would happen in the next round, the round after, but I was still being swinging. But you know, the ref made the decision. I would have carried on. I was capable of carrying on. I was still in the fight. So, but that happens anyway. And then straight after that, I haven't boxed since then until the other day on Paddy Lacey, and that was another 6-round war. Crazy
was,
times.
and then that was on
The Zone.
Yeah,
that was on The Zone. Yeah, I asked for that fight as well. I asked for that fight as well.
Oh, mate, because I was shouting at that TV, stop backing up on the rope, swing that hook, because you did catch him.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, you know what, right? I'm a midget for the weight. And obviously my last fight was with McCarthy Jr. So I was going, like, and then I was going into another 6 rounder with another tall, fit, like Paddy Lacey's an athlete. You know what I mean? He's a very fit kid. So I had a lot of doubts, not a lot of doubt. Like, I mean, I had a lot of like self belief and that problems as well going into that fight. So like I have hold it back a little bit, but it didn't. You know what I mean? But maybe I could have went forward a bit more. Maybe, but at the time I done what I thought I need to, and he kept headbutting me as well. But also Nathan Bennett, I sparred Nathan Bennett not long before, and he damaged my nose a bit as well. So I was trying to protect myself and get through the round to also fight. So, but you know what? It was a good fight. I'm happy with it.
And you put up a great fight in my eyes. I thought they were a bit harsh not to give you a round. I feel.
Do you know what, right? I get in that ring and I just do what my job is to fight and perform and to give people what they pay for.
You don't really care about the result. You just like fighting, but I thought it was a little bit harsh not giving.
I do too. I do too. You know what I mean? But especially since it was a good fight. Even if they give me 1 point, I'd have been happy with that, you know what I mean? He had butted me 16 times, we never even took a point off him or nothing, you know what I mean? It was a joke, but, it is what it is. As long as people who come to watch me fight or people who are watching me fight, they're happy with what I'm doing. I'm nearly 32. I've turned over quite late. I'm trying to chase a lot of things and take crazy fights as if my next one's a crazy one too, but, I'll just do what I can do and keep on swinging.
You sold tickets for that one, didn't you? The match.
For Matchroom, yeah, I sold tickets for that. I think today I had 2.5 weeks notice, and I sold just around 100 tickets. I think not a lot, but
that's very good.
But like at the end of the day, Paddy is from my area, and he's got a big army. But a lot of people who know him know me too. So a load of people had tickets before I even got told I was fighting them. So, and obviously Callum Smith was meant to be on it. The arena was half sold out before I even got put on the show. So. I done well considering with 2 weeks' notice and who I was fighting was a Scouse derby. So, but my crowd was large. Let me tell you, my crowd was large. But I had a good show. I was happy with the experience. I was happy with the fight. The scoring could have been a little bit more favourable. It is what it is. A win is a win, a loss is a loss.
And you keep moving forward. But
that's it. So I was meant to be going to France on Monday. I'm meant to be in France now skiing, and literally last Friday, I got a phone call, do you want to box Sam Eggerton? And I was like, I thought you're joking. I thought you were messing, man. I was like, are you messing? And they're like, no. Do you want a 6 round with Sam Eggerton? I went, when? And he went, next week. I was like, you're mad. I'm still recovering. Like, my face is still smashed in. And I was like, let's have it. Let's go for it. Let's just have it in it. And then so I've missed my holiday. I'm boxing in Birmingham next week. And on top of that,
you've got nothing to lose, mate. Just enjoy it there.
That's it. And that's it, like I always do, you know what I mean? I always come swinging. But on top of that as well, like I said to you before, I've been offered another TV job on the 10th of June in London. I won't say you or not yet until it's confirmed, but, doors are opening for me because I'm taking these fights.
Fingers crossed for you that fight happens.
Well, it's Matchroom. They're already signing the contracts now, but obviously they know I'm boxing next week, so nothing's getting confirmed until after a box and everything's okay next week.
I thought that was because boxers announced a show, Zim. I thought that was that one, but it's fine if it's. I was just wondering, but it's fine.
To be honest, mate, I couldn't even tell you. Whose show it's on. I've been told Dillian White. Is that right? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
It might be in Eddie Hearn because he promotes White, but. Yeah. And I think that's in June, but I'm not very sure. But
June the 10th the show is, but like obviously I'm not going to say you yet. But
yeah.
Obviously get next week on.
Hopefully you get next week out of the way. You never know, mate. That one shot can change everything, mate.
I'm opening on it because I know I'm in for a big fight with Sam Eggerton. I know he's going to come and try and do me in, but let's have it in it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm more than 2 years ago, Sam Pro later turns over late, didn't I? And the end of the day, I never thought I'd have done half the stuff that I've done now. Now I'm getting in with
it. I think he was former world champion, but
yeah, IBO, Commonwealth. Well, he's had them all. He's had them all, I think. And now he's fighting me.
You're up for anything, mate.
I know I've got issues, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be boxing forever. Like I'm lucky to be where I am now. And
you're just trying to get as many fights as you possibly can.
That's what I mean.
Even
know
if
what, right?
you do, your records are for DJs.
Yeah, but like if you want to look at records, now, right? You can look at Journeyman. Journeyman have got 18, 19. How many fights they've got? They've got quite a lot of fights, but they're boxing a lot of people who are only 1, 2, 3 fights. You know what I mean? They're only
Like
the box.
you were boxing like British champion,
I
not
know
world
that
champion, and then what's this going to be? What your eighth fight?
my ninth. This week gonna be my ninth
Oh,
long.
well, ninth. Well,
Yeah.
still,
So
and you're fighting a former.
I boxed Kieran Smith on my 5th fight. I mean, I'd had 4 fights. He'd had 20. Or even like at the end of the day,
You're crazy, mate.
yeah, I've got issues. But at the end of the day, like you can look at Journeyman. Like I am you know what? On paper, I'm a journeyman because I'll fight anywhere, but I'm not a journeyman in it for the money. I'm not just
Yeah,
fighting
because
kids.
you turn up to fight.
Yeah, I come to fight or I come to win. No, at the end of the day, it's more than likely never going to go my way if it goes to points, but I'll still turn up to win. You know what I mean?
That shot's do you think that fight with Eggington's going to get like streamed or something?
I'm not 100% too sure. All I have been told by my coaches that it's a dinner show in Canute in Birmingham.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
I think that's on like a Thursday.
It's next week, and I go away next Wednesday. Away next Wednesday, it's crazy. So like I'm meant to be in France now skiing, and I'm in the gym doing bag and bar. You know what I mean? I'm still recovering from last week. My body's killing me. You know what I mean? It's like what's going on? But you know, this is what dreams are made of. This is what dreams are made of, innit? This is what people need to be doing.
Just jab, hug, jab.
You should know me by now, though, mate. Innit? I don't come to the jab and hug, mate. I go,
yeah,
no. At the end of the day, I'll come
for
out.
a tear up, mate.
Yeah, and let's have a fight. Who's going to be up for more of a tear up than Sam Egerton? You know what I mean? He's going to come and have it.
You've got the pressure's on him. You've got no pressure on you.
Yeah, no, the crazy, no pressure at all. Getting him a former world champion. Hey, I mean, like, I've only had 9 fights, 8 fights. Hey, he's had 40. He's had 40. He's knocked out 18. He's knocked out more double than what I've had. So, you know, but I'll still get in there. I'll still turn up and I'll still, you know, hopefully I give him the advance that he needs and I get the experience more than I could ever dream of. But hopefully,
but if you see that shot, mate, I'm sure you'll go for it. Yeah,
of course I will. I'll always go for it. It's I haven't had no easy fight yet or no easy shit. And especially with me, all my 6 rounders have been Kieran Smith, McCarthy Jr., Paddy Lacey, and now Sam Egerton. You know what I mean? I'm right after each other as well. It's not exactly like 3.
That Eddie Lacey fight, I didn't, because I knew that would be on TV, but in a way, since that's been cancelled, your luck's been amazing. I know that you prefer the win, but it's just you're fighting on the TV. You're getting your name out there, and I think it's
to be honest, I got a phone call yesterday for this Friday on a BT show. I think it is. I'm not too sure of a Frank Warren show.
I don't know which one. I think.
That's Saturday. Yeah, I got a phone call to want to box on that, but obviously he said no because I'm boxing Egerton. But Frank Warren's on the phone to my coach saying so my name's up there with someone to promote. It's up there, and so they said if all goes well next week, I think there's a show on the 22nd of April that he's interested in me. Obviously, these promoters know that I come to give, whether the lads are going to win or not, I'm going to test all the lads on. Let's have a fight. Don't come for a payday.
So you boxed on Eddie's, Ben, maybe Frank Warren. See, you're going everywhere, mate. Soon you'll be boxing in America, mate.
hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll box anyone, anywhere, the right weight, hopefully, like when I boxed Paddy and I had a bit of notice. A lot of my fights I've had no notice, which I haven't, and I've been stupid and silly. I've made some silly moves, like just taking fights to get out fighting because I'm too keen. But you know, if I start getting a bit of notice for these fights, even if it's just a month or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, you'll see a different fighter than what you're seeing with me, where I'm taking fights and giving a bit of weight away on a day's notice or a couple of days' notice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
give me the notice.
Hennessy Jr. I thought if you had like 3 weeks, like a 3-week camp,
that's what I mean with Hennessy Jr.
You would have. I wouldn't. Yeah. You could have beat him, but. I mean, you would have 100% went like the distance.
I know. Listen, right. I like Hennessy. He's a good boxer. He's boxed. He's had 12 6 rounders. I don't ever had one at the time. I boxed 2 weeks before I boxed him. and I hadn't been in the gym, and I took
Was
that fight.
against Martin Shaw, and that was
Yeah,
a dust up. You're always in a dust up.
I boxed on the 12th of November, and then I got offered the fight on the 27th. And in them 2 weeks, I didn't think I was boxing until after Christmas, or I weren't planning on anyway. And I got offered the Sky Sports, and I couldn't say no, but I was like, yeah. But at the end of the day, he never got the real version of me. You know, he beat me on that day, he beat me, and you know, it is what it is. But I don't think I threw a punch at him until the third or fourth round. You know what I mean? So I was just. He was a fit kid, and he was a lot taller than what I thought as well. He was a lot taller than what I thought, but no, he's a nice lad, and I wish him luck in the best of his career. But you know, that fight, I took it on a day's notice, and you know, it just worked in his favour.
But when you were fighting on Sky, was it like the dream? Because the first time really fighting on TV, all the cameras on you.
That did as well. I think the occasion, because obviously I only had like 15 hours notice. It was something stupid like that, and a day's notice, something stupid like that. And when I got there, I think the occasion got to me head as well. All the cameras, all the lights, and like when I walked out up on the thing, and that big camera in my face.
I mean, I was screaming, "Come on, James, you can do it!"
I know. It was made up to see you. It was great to see you. But you know what? Like I say. I don't know how long I've got left in the boxing career. Whether like every medical now, I'd see this my last one because I've got like obviously I've been knocked back twice with my eyes. I've had to get my eyes tested and cleared and all that. But every year now, I just take it as this could be my last year, and like this is why I just say yeah to anybody at all, because you know what?
Because at the end of the day, your ending record might be 10 wins, 15 defeats, or 20 defeats, but at the end of the day, you can say, look at the people I fought. Yeah,
but that's you know, right. It's not even that. Like I never really had plans to box on the road. Like I was always keen for it, but last year, my first year, I think I had about 6 home shows cancelled. I'm not even messing.
You never know. You might get your like an area title shot, because even though you've lost quite a few fights, you still might get like an area title shot because
at the level I'm fighting at.
Yeah. And I reckon you could easily win an area title.
I wouldn't argue. I've had this conversation, to be fair. I've had this conversation with a few people. The area title shot, like the area title has been mentioned to me a couple of times, because obviously the people in the fights that I'm in, and a few promoters have phones and that, like, so it's already been mentioned. But like I've said it, like I don't think the board would accept it, because obviously my record's not really appealing. But if you look at the people who are fighting and the levels of fighting, there's lads out there now with 10-0, 15-0, and they haven't had one single fight yet. You know what I mean? They haven't been tested, they haven't had a war. Now, if that's what you want as a champion, someone who's had 50 fights and maybe had one good war, then have that. Or if like me, I'll fight anyone anywhere.
Is the goal not like to fight on a home show because you're just getting 2 good opportunities in the away corner? Because if I was you, no offense to like the likes of Martin Shaw, Jordan Granham, but you're getting bigger fights when you're on the road.
But no, I'm getting bigger fights on the road because obviously promoters are seeing that I turn up to fight. Like these journeymen don't turn up. Yeah, journeymen don't turn up. They turn up, they cover up. They've got 10 fights lined up. I haven't. Now, my record looks like a journeyman one, yeah, but like if you look at me, I don't have 10 fights lined up. I go to the gym every day, and I get told, "Do you want to fight in 2 months?" I say, I get my phone. The phone rings all the time. Does McCarthy want to box this weekend? I say no, because I'm not in it just for the money. I'm not just giving someone a win and taking a payday. I'm turning up.
Did they ask you to like? Are you like a journeyman? Did they ask that?
No, well, no, like obviously you're promoted. It depends, doesn't it? Like it depends who your promoter is and what you want to do. But
the small hall phone you.
Like yeah, no, but I get that fight a bit. Like James Russell's my manager, and he's like an away manager. But and Steve Wood's like a home fighter manager, isn't he? But them two work together. Now I do box at home, but like I say, I'm 32, and I've had about 4 or 5, if not 6, shows cancelled on me after weeks and weeks and weeks of training. And
I know. I mean, that must be hard to keep motivating yourself after those many fights getting cancelled. But
it is. I've had shows cancelled on me, and it's a killer. It's a killer, and it's like and even still on these home shows, you're only boxing someone who's had maybe someone who's won 10, lost 90. know what I mean? And a genuine who's coming to give you a win. Now, don't get me wrong, that's how boxing works, and that's what you need to do, and build your reputation up and that. But no, I'd rather just go all in the deep end and just jump in straight in. Let's just have it. You know what I mean? I'd rather lose to former world champions and former British champions and former champions than
beating 15 journeymen. Yeah.
That's it. And you can look at it two different ways. People look at it two different ways on, well, they've got 10-0, yeah, but I could probably throw them around the ring. You know what I mean? It's one of them. They haven't been in a fight, and I'm getting older now, so I haven't got too long left.
What weight are you fighting Sam at? Because I don't think he's middle.
11-4. 11-4 it is. So what's that? 11 stone 4, 72 kilograms.
Super welter, is it?
Super welter. I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
You'll be like better as a fighter at super welter because.
Also, listen, right, I'm not gonna lie. I am too small for the weight that I'm in. Middleweight is too. I'm too small for it, but I can't lie. I struggle getting down, and there's not even a lot on me. I haven't got a lot on me, but I'm 32.
You are getting the big fights, and you can still make middleweight.
Yeah, I can literally I can get through the fights. I can get through them still swinging, but they are too big for me. But you know what? It is what it is. I'll still have it. It's just I'm too old to be full on killing myself in diets. I think I am anyway. I'm getting down to 69 keys and 68 keys.
Basically, we could see you. The highest you can go is pretty much middle.
Yeah, I boxed my second fight was a stupid one against Dexter. He was a super middle, light heavy, So that should never have been in a ring with him. But now I won't take a fight anyone who's above 11 stone 6 on a day before weighing. Not a chance. If you're not 11-4, around 11 on the day before, I won't take it because I know you're coming in 12, 13 stone the day after. So if it's a day before weighing, I want it as light as possible because I know you're going to come in heavier. But on the day weighing, I'd fight 11 stone 6, anyone. But any of them day before weigh-ins, if you're telling me it's 11 stone 6 on the day before, not a chance. Not a chance. I've learned my lesson with that one, don't be too keen.
Yeah. And before I let you go, do you want to shout out just anybody who's helped you?
Obviously, shout out to every one of my fans and my supporters. That always goes without saying. I've got some great support and fans around me. Shout out to my sponsors who've been great from day one: Fatboy Burgers, Power Prep Meals, ADM Meats, Liverpool, RW Roofing Specialist, and shopfairs.co.uk. They've been absolutely world boss for me. I could not have done a lot what I've done without them. Just shout out to everyone who support me and believing in me, behind me. I'll see McCarthy all the way.
Yes,
definitely.
Mate. And good luck next week, mate. Smash it.
Well, hopefully after Sam Egerton, I'll get back in touch with you and have another chat, all right? Definitely, mate. And I'll tell you, if everything goes next week, I'll let you know who I'm fighting in June because it's already confirmed. It's on, but it just needs to be confirmed after this fight. All right, mate. Good luck, yeah? See you later, mate, yeah? Bye, mate. Ta.